So what would we do daily? Daily would be lymphatic drainage. We start here, either gentle pressing, you can go circles. You will often hear heart. It's actually your termini. Your termini is right here. And this is where you start your pumping, your adrenal pumping. So daily, we do lymphatic drainage. So I have a lot of reels and videos on our lymphatic drainage. Remember, lymphatic drainage is very, very light movement. So whether you are using your fingers, your hands to go into these areas, or you're using your gua sha stone, those are things that you can do daily, and that is feather light movement. Now, I do this, I try to do my gua sha twice a day. I have noticed when I use this stone on my face that it actually really makes a huge difference. Huge difference in evening my skin tone, but also in creating lift. Now, the gua sha stone can be used two ways. It can be used in that lymphatic drainage, like we were talking. It's a very feather-like touch, or it can be used fascial with your fascia. And I will be 41 on Wednesday, and I need this for the fascia. I really enjoy this combed edge that helps kind of grab that fascia and move it up. So now that's going to be a heavier touch. I'm not pressing deep with the stone. It really is kind of more the weight of the stone, but I am using that to give me that lift, right? So I'm drawing back. So what I do is I will do a mixture of the feather light touch, either with my hands or the stone or both. And then I personally will try to move my fascia with the stone, or even with my hands. So those two things you can do every single day, even multiple times a day. You can also do the gentle tapping that you can do daily. And if you want, you can even do more, slapping to get that blood flow and nourishment. Now, things that you want to be doing 2 or 3 times a week would be maybe your cupping. That would even be maybe 1 to 3 times a week. That's going to create a deeper blood flow, more plumpy. Sorry, I cannot. Plumpiness. It will plump up your skin by creating that blood flow, and we need that. We do want to plump up those areas of our skin through here as they start to sink, our temples as they sink in, and then as we talk, as that fascia gets tight and hardens, that's where it creates those deep lines, right? So this is wonderful for that. That is 1 to 3 times a week for this. Also, massage would be one. I have videos and reels getting deep into the mouth. Any of this deep massage work that you would do, I do some more than that. And as I was starting to release a lot of areas through here, through my jaw and my forehead, I was doing them almost daily. But as they started to release, I have cut that back because you don't want to overdo your massage. I have made mistakes in over cupping, over massaging, and those are things I want to prevent you from doing. So you really need to pay attention. Am I going too far with what I just did? Now, I've been really hyper-focused here. I've been posting about it a lot. As I've released so many things, this has become kind of my trouble spot. And so I kind of went to town on that area, which ended up being against what I wanted. So I needed to cut back. And so lately I've been doing only just very gentle, basically just the gua sha and lymphatic drainage. Now, other things that you want to do 2 to 3 times a week would be your actual exercises. So your movements where you are building your cheek muscles, doing your eye exercises. Some of those you can do daily, but I would say overall, if you're doing especially a whole routine, which I will do my best to get you guys some routines. Those take me a longer period of time, and I am pretty much always with my children. I just happen to not be right now, so I'm making a few videos. But those workouts, you need to be consistent, but you don't want to go too far with that. Now, my struggle with that is building into it. I actually could probably go for doing it, three times a week, maybe four, and I'm not doing it as much. I'm doing pieces of that daily. So I'll work my cheeks, and then I'll work my eyes a different day. And as I said, some of those you want to do daily. Probably the cheek building, in a sense, I've posted a lot of reels. Those are things you could do daily, but you want to be careful because as you're doing that, as you're learning that, you don't want to be retensing that jaw. So I always suggest somewhat alternating. And this is what I suggest within the body as well, is you can't just work without ever stretching, without ever relaxing, without ever getting massage, going to the chiropractor. Your face is the same way. You can't just muscle, build. You're going to create hardness and wrinkles. That's where these wrinkles are coming from, is because there's certain areas of your body that, and where your pains and misalignments in your body as well, in your face, it's because those areas are overworking, right? So the overworking areas need a little bit more massage. The underworking areas need maybe a little bit less massage, a little bit more work. So alternating those throughout the week is a really good idea. So again, just to recap, 1 time to 3 times a week would be your cupping, your actual face workout 2 to 3 times a week, I would say, and your massage 2 to 3 times a week. Your every single day would be your gua sha and your lymphatic drainage. So hopefully that helps. I've been getting a ton of questions in that area, and I'm wanting to help everybody as much as I possibly can. So let me know in the comments below if that helped, what else I can help, and I'll just keep bringing you guys everything I know and learn along the way. Have a beautiful day. Aloha.